Hello, Sagittarius. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Let's get into it, Sagittarius. Let's get right into it. All right, happy solar eclipse. We have a solar eclipse on October 2nd. So if you're watching this on October 1st, close out your cycle. Finish out the cycle strong, right? So, yeah, finish out this cycle strong. Continue doing your shadow work. Whenever there's just a new moon in general, you want to let your body sync with the rhythms of the moon, so you should be getting some rest. New moon, new you, right? But when there's a solar eclipse, which happens around new moon, super new moon, super new you, right? So try to simplify it. Super new you. The sun, moon, and earth are all aligned, right? So your sun sign, moon sign, your earth would be your physical body, all aligned. Everything is aligned, and it's a moon in Libra. Libra is about balance, right? So you're not going to do an injustice to yourselves. You're not even going to be indecisive about your peace. You're protecting your peace, right? In both your personal and your professional life, you're protecting your peace. So let's go. Let's see what's in your cards. Let's see what's in your cards. Let's see what's in your cards. Happy solar eclipse. Let's see what's in your cards. So from the 2nd to the 9th, get your rest. Be intentional about getting your rest. Don't carry other people's stuff on your internal scales. Discipline yourselves. All right, Queen of Swords, Six of Swords. Yeah, somebody is trying to travel light and move on from energies that are, may have disappointed you in the past by seeing you as competition in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Here we have the Queen of Swords here. Yeah, Six of Swords. Yeah. It's a man and a woman. Here we have the Queen of Wands here. Here we also have the Eight of Swords. Here we have the Princess of Swords here. You don't even have to overthink certain things. You really don't. You don't have to overthink certain things. And then we have the Six of Cups, right? Swords is helping you to. Let me kind of back up for a second. We had a full moon in Pisces, and we also had a partial lunar eclipse, right? So lunar eclipses are about letting go. And because we had a partial lunar eclipse, it's about partially letting go of something, right? Or at least starting the process of, partially letting go of allowing other people's beliefs about you to drown you, to kind of overwhelm you in a sense. So people who are competing with you and making disparaging comments or whatever about you, like they have their universe, you have yours. The end, right? Everybody has a throne in their own universe, and meaning their mind. How they think, how they run their universe is how they run theirs. Their mind, how you run yours is how you run yours, right? So anybody that sees you as competition, that's unfortunate. Because there is none. There's no competition, but they've already lost if they see you as competition. So source is saying you don't even have to overthink something. Just do the mirror work. Just do the mirror work. Take the blindfolds off. Your ancestors have been telling you for the longest time. You can do anything you put your mind to. Speak it into existence. Put the energy behind it. So this is going to be a week that you're going to really get your rest and start really putting your mind to the things that you've been saying that you wanted to do, and move forward in childlike faith. You're going to be pouring into yourselves. Just rerouting your fire, you're putting your energy towards the things that you've been saying that you wanted to do since you were a kid. Whatever it is you've been saying you wanted to do since you were a kid. This is not a competition at all. Something you've been saying you've been wanting to do for the longest time. So yeah, so put your mind to it. Let's go. Let's get it done, right? Yeah, so Two of Wands in reverse came out. Two of Wands in reverse, came out. So yeah, whatever you've been speaking into existence since you were a kid, I feel like somebody's gonna start doing it. I feel like somebody's getting ready to start putting your mind to it. Putting your mind to it. And getting it done. Getting it done. And you're not letting people disrupt your peace. You're not letting people disrupt your peace. That's the main thing. No matter who it is, you're not letting people disrupt your peace in any way, shape, form, or fashion. In any way, shape, form, or fashion. So, Here we have the Page of Swords. So you don't have to feel like you're walking on eggshells at all. You really don't have to feel like you're walking on eggshells at all. Here we have the King of Swords. You're incredibly smart. You're just as smart as the next person. Whoever you are, doesn't matter who you are. So people, you know, trying to have all these ideas about you and your intellect or lack thereof, or your power or lack thereof. So it's saying it's mirror work. A lot of it has to do with the amount of hurt and pain people have been around. That's what this is, sword energy. So if you've been around people who have been trying to tell you that you're not good enough your whole life, you may have lost sight of that, right? So again, somebody is putting that fire out. Like, okay, being around, you're putting that, you're not motivated by, you're not motivated by being around energies who try to compete, compare, you know, try to drown you out, try to drown your voice out. You're not motivated by those spirits. So if that makes sense. Yep, not motivated by those energies. Yeah, so you have the Two of Wands is about your own personal planning, your inner alignment. And so that's what you're saying, you know, you have your thoughts, you're incredibly smart, you're very wise, you're doing your own personal planning, you have your own inner alignment. And like I said, you're keeping people out of your vault door. You're keeping people out of your business. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. Something about your financial independence is, you know, causing some conversation. It's causing some conversation. Here we have the Page of Pentacles, but for you, you're about to feel like you have a whole new lease on life. So, Six of Cups, again, moving on in childlike faith. Moving forward in childlike faith. So here we have the Three of Swords here. And so you have moved beyond the, you know, depth of disappointment of people talking about you. You move beyond all of that. You know, people trying to play, this card was here, trying to play, you know, chess games, trying to make it seem like you're crazy, you're delusional, you know, you're not, you know, it's like making a game black or white, like it's just black or white, like trying to make you seem like, you know, trying to, you know, like I said, trying to play mind games. So that's what Source is saying. Get your rest, right? You get your rest. You're, like I said, you're not for the chess games. You're not for the games at all, right? You have some personal goals, you know, that you're looking towards taking care of, whatever your personal goals are, and that's what you're focused on, right? Here's the Emperor card. All somebody needs to do is add some kind of structure and authority to it. The end. That's it, right? And it's not one person's way or the highway. You know what I'm saying? Like, so whoever's trying to play, that is their way or the highway, no matter who it is, so that's what it started. That's what it started. So all of this right here, basically, people are trying to play mind games with you, and so Source is saying, no, it's not their way or the highway. They're not in control of whoever you are. So, all right, let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, so you don't have this. You don't have to overthink this. Somebody has given too much air to something. You've given way too much air to people's mind games. Way too much air. Just way too much air. Yeah. And like I said, there's two types of energies. Here we have the Three of Wands here. And so you're taking a leap of faith. You're taking a leap of faith forward. Your attitude is, your attitude is the attitude of gratitude. It's two types of, like I said, the Six of Cups here, both in your personal and your professional life. Somebody is adding structure and authority to it. You're incredibly smart. You start out with the Queen of Swords. So that's a person who is saying you're carefully vetting your thoughts. Negative thoughts out the window. They're talking that you tossing that into a burning bowl, so you can make room for positive thoughts and pouring into yourselves. Here we have the Ten of Wands. Yeah. So see this right here. You're not carrying that burden. You're not carrying some kind of a burden of people thinking the worst about you or believing the worst about you. You're not carrying that burden. You're moving on from those types of energies, right? So somebody could be here we have the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody could be moving, or You could have already moved for somebody. I don't know who this is for right here. You could be planting some new seeds. It could be you or somebody could be moving. Seven of Pentacles here. You know, somebody could be moving. You could be initiating something, adding something more structure to something, like to your life. And so somebody's overthinking something though. Like it's something you're overthinking. So it's just saying, I feel like for somebody, you're gonna start putting yourself in the places like where you see yourself. So for example, if you say, let's say you want your money to grow, right? Let's say you want your money to grow. This is Seven of Pentacles, right? Because we say you have a whole new lease on life. If you say you want your money to grow, you're not going to live in a place where your money is getting, you have less money. Well, let me see, your money is, you're not making the same amount of money you were making before, where you can live in a cheaper, less, what is it called? Cheaper place, cheaper cost of living. Y'all know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to live in a place, you're not going to play those mind games with yourself, right? This not rocket science, right? So if you say you want to put yourself in a place where you don't have to overthink something. Something isn't an overthought for you, right? So source is saying you don't have to burn yourselves out by overthinking stuff. Just add structure and authority to it, like assert yourselves. This card right here is ruled by Mars. Mars is the planet of assertion and action. And so sources say you don't even have to, this is where prayer comes in, like prayer and meditation. This is where you're saying, okay, you're a prayer warrior, but you don't have to give yourselves a headache overthinking it, if that makes sense. This is where you say, okay, I'm praying for whatever it is you're praying for, right? Again, balancing it out. You're not carrying some kind of a unnecessary burden of overthinking things into your, you're going to get some rest. Here's a Four of Swords. Yeah, that's what's going to help you to get some rest about some things. You're not even overthinking something. So, yeah, feeling like you're walking on a tightrope. Here's the Page of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, feeling like you're walking on a tightrope. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, let's grab some oracle cards and we're gonna close it out. But yeah. Yep. So I do see somebody's money growing as a result of that. Because again, your financial independence is driving some people. I don't know who is driving some people to drink. Something about your financial independence. And so, Source is saying to you, you are. Something about your energy, like I said, people see something as competition in some way, shape, form, or fashion, right? But you're trying to make some personal goals happen. You're trying to align yourselves internally, and so something is happening here with you. So here we have a time to give rather than a time to take. Yeah, so you don't want to be connected to people's drama. Okay, so yeah, a personal issue reaches resolution. And so this connects us with Cancer. So Cancer is the I feel sign. So something about, like I said, you adding structure to structure and authority to something. But something has been on your mind for, you've been giving a lot of thought to something. And so now you're saying, okay, you're good enough for something, right? And so whatever it is you've been saying you wanted to do, Source is saying fight for it, like, but in the spirit realm. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you say you want to, as far as your growth is concerned, Source is saying, okay, it's time to assert yourselves. It's time to, you have a total recall of something. It's kind of like going back to your childhood and say, when I was a kid, I wanted to do ... when I grow up, right? You could have had a lot of obstacles, whatever that was, So Source is saying that's what somebody is learning how to do now. You're learning how to move beyond those obstacles and kind of go back to dreaming big again, like not even worried about what other people think, what they say, those kind of things. So, yep. So a win-win outcome is forecast. Yep, a win-win outcome is forecast. Yep. So your dreams need a practical plan. Your dreams need a practical plan. Yeah. Your dreams need a practical plan. And so don't let pride get in your way. Yeah. So confidence is key, right? But your vulnerability is also a strength as well. But your commitment is being tested. Yeah, your commitment is being tested. So whatever you committed to, like your commitment to self, and just how you think, somebody's incredibly smart, and so this is where assertion and, action is taking place here. And so Source is saying to you something about your, the way you think, the way you talk, just this inner strength that you have, and like this childlike faith that you have, in things that had to come from somewhere. Like the people are like something about your air, it's just like people are interested in that. Like people are interested in just kind of like, why do you think certain things? Why, your people have their own belief about things. Like they have their own belief about things. Some people will think that you have a lack of planning. You just kind of sort of are impulsive and just do things and just impulsively do things. Some people will think that you have fear of the unknown, whatever. People have all kinds of thoughts, but for you, you have personal goals that you're setting, and that's going to make a big difference. Personal goals, and you have inner alignment. So if you have made a decision, whatever your age is, it doesn't even really matter what your age is. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you're over 18 years old, but so it's just saying you're overthinking something. People are going to think all day long that you're impulsive. You're an adult. They can think all day long. They can think whatever they want to think. So it's just saying, you're not hurting them. So, yeah, some people are going to really believe that, like, and here's the thing, looking at your cards here, because somebody's incredibly smart, I can see exactly what this is in the card. So for all of this air, lets me know that somebody really is an overgiver. Not only just an overgiver of thoughts, you have a really big heart. Like when you commit to, when you give, you really give. Like you're a person who just like, again, you just, overgive of yourself, right? And so there are going to be some people who feel like because they don't know you, because that's what this is. There are going to be some people who come into your life in certain chapters because they don't know you. And they've heard certain things about, you're hurt, you've been hurt, all this other stuff. This is what this is. It's a chess game. It's a mind game. They don't really know you. So they think because you're hurt, you just move on, right? What about the other things that you committed to? Right? Yeah, what about the other things that you committed to? Right, so here we have abundance. So affirmations for abundance. Abundance is my birthright. There's a piece of pie with my name on it. Money flows to me easily and freely. I'm attracting everything I need for this season. I let go of what weighs me down. Opportunities align with my purpose. Surround me. I am true to myself. Yeah. That's what you're going to find out in this cycle right here, because there are going to be some people, because this right here, you have a really, really big heart. You love deep and you love hard. That's what this is right here. And so when you move on from things, there's definitely some energies and you're okay with your decision, meaning like you feel like, okay, I need to add some structure and authority to it. I'm fighting for my dreams again. This is, again, this cycle right here. You're fighting for your dreams again. You're closing out a cycle. You're moving on in childlike faith. And there's a lot of ways of growing your money. Somebody could be feeling like a new lease on life. Somebody could be feeling like you're downsizing in order to make your dreams come true. That could be one way, right? You could pick up another job, right? If that's what you feel like, you're like, okay, well, you're picking up a job where you're making more money to make your dreams come true, right? Let's say you go back to school and you don't want to take out student loans. That could be something. I mean, whatever, because somebody's incredibly smart here looking at your cards here. You're a giver. So if other people feel like you're not giving to them and they make an assumption about you that you're impulsive, what you supposed to do with that? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You don't have to give any air to that at all. Nothing at all. It's just like I said, people playing a game of chess, playing mind games. Playing mind games. So yeah. So believe in the impossible. There it is. Something about your energy comes along once every blue moon. That's right. Believe in the impossible. Believe in the impossible. And another thing too about people who have been hurt a lot, that's why you got so much sword energy right here, is that something about your energy, this card right here is very telling. See how this person right here is walking on a tightrope? And you have a lot of ideas about a lot of things, right? And you see this book right here, you being an open book. Something about your energy can pick up on energies who like to gossip. Page energy is youthful energy, right? So, but this in a sense is like youthful, like in like childlike behavior, like childish behavior. So you opening up, like being an open book to certain energies because you've been hurt so many times. I hope y'all hear what I'm saying, because a lot of you all have been open so many times and been hurt as a result of just being like this, having this naivete, this innocence, like this childlike innocence in what you're sharing with people, and have had people talk about you behind your back. You feel it. Something about your, like, imagine walking a tightrope. You feel like you don't even know how far that fall is. Something about your stomach gets like tied up in knots. And when you feel that, something about you says, nope, I don't trust this situation here. Something about it, I don't trust it. Yeah, so new love awaits. That's going to work very well for you with this as well. New love awaits for somebody. So it's time to open your vault door and toss some things into a burning bowl. Somebody never stopped loving you. There were signs all around you, but wealth is within your reach. Keep on moving forward. Step through your portal. Somebody's not happy without you. And the answers you seek are coming. More money is coming soon. See, that's what I'm saying. Like creatively, you're thinking about like how to increase your wealth, right? So you're not spending more. You may be spending more time thinking about like, okay, how creatively, how can you increase your wealth, right? So you're not actually pouring out more money. So if that means somebody has to kind of sort of, save money by not spending more money, that could be something, right? So somebody has a demon, like a demon of pride, Lucifer. That's like they're very prideful, in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So, if you're looking for some kind of an apology from somebody, I don't think you're going to get an apology. Just move on. Open your vault door. Just open your vault door. Yeah, for yourself. But yeah, you got energy that's a changeling energy. And so, yeah, you have the gift of clairsentience. You just pick up on others' vibrations, their feelings and emotions. And so treat yourselves to a spa day. One yes from God is all you need. But much better lies ahead. But yeah, somebody has new love awaits. That's going to help you. If you're open, if you're kind of a person who has a big heart, you're an open book. Just test a little bit by little bit. Share a little bit by little bit, what you're sharing, with energies. And if you feel like, whatever you're sharing is going to, be shared with other people in a negative sense. Some people, they feel like they just want to be a part of something so bad. They just, like I said, they get themselves kicked out of your vault door and don't even realize why. So anyway, so here we have love. Love is an endless well. It always has been and always will be. I'm free to be kind, loving, and courageous. I am also thankful that the relationships in my life greatly exceed my wildest imaginations. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with having a good heart. Absolutely nothing. And sometimes looking at here, that's why there's some energies who want so bad back, and that's why it's driving some people like bananas. Like, okay, this person has such a good heart and things keep working out so well for this energy. Like, there's nothing wrong with having a good heart. That's why somebody's trying to play these mind games. hoping that, okay, well, maybe I can, maybe they still so naive, they won't say you know, playing mind games, but you're, like I said, you're at peace with moving on from something. So whoever you are, you're at peace for moving. So whatever anxiety you may have been having about some situations, you're moving on. You already moved on from it. Already moved on from something. So planting some new seeds. You have a guardian angel watching over you, and you have a lot of ancestors around you as well. A lot of ancestors around you as well. So whoever sees you as competition, they already lost the battle, because again, you were never their competition. So my future is full of light. There you go. That's it. That's your future, full of light. Full of light. That is what I have for you. Again, happy solar eclipse. Happy solar eclipse. Happy new moon. Happy super new you. Do we have a number? Yep. Yep. Happy super new you. Happy super new you. Happy super new you. Happy super new you. 14, I am practical. So you are open-minded and always up to try something new, yet you're wise enough to stop and think before you jump into things. This pragmatic approach helps you to ensure your time and attention and efforts are meaningful. Yeah, so that 1 and 4, 5, it's a pivotal point in your lives. And like I said, somebody is entering into a new phase of life where there is, I do see your money growing, however it grows creatively. But somebody, you don't have to overthink certain things at all. You're moving into a new phase of life, but and your future is full of light. So something about your energies, like I said, comes along once in a blue moon. You're just dealing with a changeling. That's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a changeling who knows how to switch up. They just know how to switch up. And you'll be able to tell just in, you know, their conversation. You'll be able to tell in their conversation. But like I said, more money is coming soon. Much better lies ahead. Step through your portal and leave them outside of it. So treat yourselves to a spa day. Treat yourselves to a spa day. So, yeah. Yeah, the answers that you seek are coming. But some energies are really not happy without you. And like I said, wealth is within your reach. Yeah. Yeah, so some energies are not going to admit to some of the things that they've done and how they hurt you. They're not going to admit to it because their demon is a demon of pride. So they will find some kind of way to justify their the deep pain that they've caused. They may not ever even tell you what they've done, but sources saying to you, while you adding structure and authority and staying focused on, just like, you know, like I said, this is ruled by Mars, and that's total recall, just recalling some things. That's going to help you to protect your energy and still have a good heart. Still have a good heart. That's what I have for you. That is what it's going to help you to move on from it's going to help you move on from a lot of things. Deep disappointment, heartbreak. It's going to help you move on from the mind games they play, the disruption of your peace, the negative ideas they had about you, all of those things. It's going to help you to move on from all of that. Move on in childlike faith. That is what I have for you. Thank you for joining me again. Happy solar eclipse and happy reset, happy rebirth. All right, bye.